Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So today's reading is for the month of December 2014, and this is for the zodiac sign of Cancer. So Cancer, your reading, it's really funny because I had a reading similar to this with another of the star signs, and to me it could suggest giving something a second chance maybe, and it was the same theme but in a kind of in a different way. But this is far more kind of to me this reading is far more stronger in terms of its theme, because we do have, let me just count, 1, 2, got 1, 2, we've got 2 cup cards and we've got the Lovers card. Okay, and I think this is, I just get a feeling that this is something to do with love for you guys in the month of December and going on into the new year. And it's got something to do with potentially, I think, a relationship that didn't work out potentially, but it's coming back round again. And it could have been something that you let go of, it could have been that your partner let go of you. As I say, these readings can apply to anywhere in your life. It doesn't have to be a love situation, it can be anything that kind of dissolved, that didn't work out, that left you feeling confused and hurt. But it's, to me, this suggests it's coming back round again. It's being offered to you again. Or if it's not the same relationship that's being offered to you, then something's going to be offered to you, but potentially you'll have your reservations on it because you've been hurt somewhere along the line with something. So you're going to be kind of cautious about it. But to me, these cards are saying that you're not to be cautious about it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We've got the Judgment card and the Knight of Cups, and the Judgment card is all about renewal and revival of things. What you sow, so shall you reap. Past efforts being rewarded, second chances, I believe rebirth, I believe awakenings, things surfacing again, new beginnings, you know, getting second chances. That's a new beginning in a way. And I think that this card, coupled with the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups traditionally really is to do with love being offered to you, so someone coming into your life. And the Knight of Cups is all, you know, the cup suit is all about emotion, so it's all about our feelings. And I think that because the Knight of Cups, very much like the Knights in the tarot, they're always kind of charging ahead. That's what a knight does. It kind of charges ahead, really. It's like a knight in shining armour. I think that for some of you guys in the month of December and going on into the new year, you're going to be offered something. And I think because it's the Knight of Cups, it could potentially be love, romance, proposal, marriage, something like that. But I think it's something that is going to be a revival of something. So for some of you guys, it could be an ex-lover coming back. That's my general intuition. That's what these cards are saying to me anyway. It could be something like a revival of an old relationship coming in. It could be the revival of your emotions being woken up. Maybe because the Judgment card also talks about something being dormant. So it could be a relationship that's been dormant for a while. It could be that if you're in a relationship and the relationship has been very kind of stale and dead, and you know there's been no life to the relationship, it's been boring, it's, you know, on its way out. It could be that your lover, your partner kind of comes back in. There's a renewal of passion, there's a renewal of love. Maybe there's a proposal that you've been waiting on, a marriage proposal that could be coming your way, and you felt that you were never going to get it, and the relationship was just kind of going like that, but all of a sudden it's going like that. You know, it's going up. It could be anything. It could, yeah, it could be new love coming in. It could be the revival of a dormant relationship that you're already in. But definitely something is going to be offered to you, I believe, within the month of December and going on into the new year. And it will be a reawakening of something. So if that's a relationship that you're already in, it could be an offer of marriage, engagement. If you're not in a relationship and you ended something or someone ended it with you, I believe that they're potentially coming back, a revival of an old relationship. Or it could be that if you've been out of a relationship for a while, potentially your emotions are going to be reawoken and you're going to have another chance at having a really nice relationship going on. But I think that potentially for some of you guys there is some sort of confusion with this, though. I don't think it's all straightforward. I think for some of you guys it could be a case of that something's happened in the past that maybe has made you a little bit cautious about this situation. And I only say this because we have the Two of Swords, and sometimes this is about maybe deadlock, stalemate, sort of hitting a brick wall kind of confusion, and also having to make a decision, a choice over something and not really knowing which way to turn. You're kind of feeling unsure, defensive about something. And I think in the case of the Knight of Cups and the Judgment card, because I believe that something's going to be offered to you guys, or some of you guys, in terms of, I believe, a relationship setting. And it could be a love relationship that's new coming in. It could be something that's being revived, an old relationship that went away, that lay dormant. It could be a relationship that you're already in that's been dormant for a long, long time, and suddenly your partner kind of shakes things up and, you know, the relationship becomes passionate and lovely again. But I believe that something is happening, or something's happened to kind of make you feel confused about making a decision with something within this relationship. But the Star card is saying you need to be optimistic about it. Whatever this thing is that's coming in, whoever it is that's coming in, whatever this situation is that's going to go through a revival, that's going to, you know, make you feel excited again, I think that there will be a sense of holding back a little bit and still feeling a little bit trepidatious and a little bit confused about making a choice as to whether you want it to be revived, or whether you want to kind of leave it the way it is, or whether you want to get married or you want to accept a proposal. And the Star card to me is saying you need to believe in yourself, because there is success within this revival, whatever it is, whether it's the new relationship, whether it's the old relationship being revived. You need to kind of be optimistic about it, because it's a good thing. That's what the general idea that I'm getting for this reading. And we've also got the Four of Pentacles, which backed up this again, and we've got the Ace of Cups, and it's so interesting, this reading is, to me. It really is. It really is. Because, you know, there aren't many negative cards in this, but even if there is a kind of negative card, it's always counteracted by something really positive. We've got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is all about holding on to something. It can be about greed, it can be about holding back. This card really says, this is mine and I don't want to share it. This is mine, I don't want to lose it. And I think for some of you guys, not in the sense of money, but just the general way that the actual reading is going, this isn't about money. I would definitely say it's about emotions, and it's about feelings, and it's certainly for me, because we've got the Two of Swords here, which talks about confusion and not really knowing what choice to make, and feeling kind of you're at that place in your life where you're thinking, I don't really know whether I want to go for this, or, you know, I don't know, I'm unsure. And this is all about holding back and fear of losing something. So I think for some of you guys, potentially in the month of December, an offer could potentially be made to you in a romantic sense, in a love sense, or even if it isn't a romance, maybe an old revival for a friendship or whatever it is, but in an emotional sense, something will be made to you, an offer, and it will be a revival of something, so you already potentially know about it. Or even if you don't know about the offer coming in, you know about the situation that's making you trepidatious and cautious about accepting that offer. And this is all about you holding on to what you have. So maybe it could be a case of that you've come to a point where you're just getting over something, and then suddenly something comes in and it's offered to you and you want to go for it, but you're confused and you're holding back and you're fearing going there again. You're fearing losing the stability that you've already built up. You're fearing losing what you've already built up again, because you don't want to go back to what you experienced in the past. It could be something like that. But this, we've got the Ace of Cups again, and this is another thing, another card about new beginnings. And it's a card about the start of a new relationship. This usually infers something amorous, the beginnings of love, a relationship. If you're in a relationship, then the strengthening of it. It talks about happiness in the home and family, emotional euphoria, that type of thing. And it says to me that, coupled with the Four of Pentacles, if you are holding on to this fear of losing something, if you are holding back from something, potentially in the month of December, going forward, if you are going to be holding back from an offer that's made to you, really this is saying to me, the Ace of Cups, not to do that, because the offer potentially that will be made to you is a good one, and you're to go for it, and you're not to hold so tightly onto the confusion and the fear of letting go. Okay, it's really, to me, this is saying let go of the fear, let go of the holding back, let go of the whatever it is that's gone in the past, and accept the offer, because the offer is a good one and it could bring much happiness into your life. And then finally we've got the Magician card, and guess what, the Lover's card. And this is why I just felt within my soul so strongly. I mean, the Lover's card can be about choices again, and it can be about taking two routes. One where it's the path, one path you could take being that it's safe and it's controlled and it's what you know, and the other one being take a risk. And then the Magician card, sorry if I sound overexcited, but when I get readings like this that really speak to me, I do get really excited about them. And then the Magician card, really about I suppose again, new circumstances, new beginnings, hopes being realised, manifestation. And to me this just said that with the Lover's card, that definitely for some of you guys, I believe in December and going forward, there is love coming in for you. There is something coming in for you. There is an offer being made. But you'll have a choice whether you go for it or not. And that choice, usually potentially in the past you'd have just gone for it, but something happened along the line with some of you guys that has made you feel confused, a little bit fearful, as in the Four of Pentacles. You want to hold on to the way that potentially some of you feel now. You don't really want to let go. You've kind of built something up around you, you know, and it's the fear of losing something rather than gaining something that is holding you potentially back, or will be holding you potentially back from making a choice. But the Lover's card says to me, you can either take a risk, or you can either stay holding on to something. You can either stay holding on to something, or you can take a risk. And to me, it says that the risk, if you took the risk, it could potentially lead to a lot of happiness for you, as in with the Magician card, yeah? You could potentially, you know, if you let go, potentially you're going to manifest a wonderful relationship. But if you hold on, what are you holding on to? To me, this suggests fear, this Four of Pentacles. This character is holding on so tightly to what he's gained. He doesn't want to let go of it. He doesn't want to share it. And to me, this spoke about fear. Sometimes when we fear losing stuff, we hold on even tighter. So to me, it just suggested that whatever this offer that's coming in, don't be afraid to accept it. You know, don't be afraid to accept it through confusion and fear. Let it go, the confusion and the fear. Because if you take a risk, as in the Lover's card, with a potential new relationship or whatever this relationship is, you will manifest just this wonderful abundance within your life of love and happiness. So guys, that's your reading for the month of December. Thank you so much for joining me. I really loved that reading. It's a very positive reading, I believe. If you can just let go, if it resonates with you guys, then if you can just let go of whatever the situation is that's made you feel confused potentially, you'll find that all sorts of wonderful things will manifest for you. If an offer is made to you, if someone new comes into your life, if there's a revival of an old relationship that you let go of for whatever reason, if it's a relationship that you're already in but it's gone kind of stale and a bit boring and a bit flat, and your partner wants to revive it, he or she wants to revive it, and they want to, you know, make everything glossy and new again, then these cards strongly say to me, you need to really think about it, because there is hope and optimism there for you. But you need to let go. So guys, that's your reading for the month of December. I will be back with your love readings before the month of December kicks in. And also to let you know, I'm setting up a new channel called Carol's Universe Tarot Advice Channel. This is whereby you can come to the channel and you can ask one question and I'll answer it with a one card reading. It will only be about 2 or 3 sentences long. It's not going to be very long at all because this is a free channel. And this is really in honour of my new website that's being set up at the moment, Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, where you can go there for a paid reading. And yeah.